Hi there, I'm known as a targeted individual and there are thousands of us. Because there is so many people in the world now, it's easy to keep a lid on it. I got tricked and set up by the police and others who were involved. I need random people to be my emergency contact, and if anything happens to me, I will activate the SOS and you will only have to make a phone call to either the police or mental health. Do not let anyone change how you process this information. Even other doctors said to me, "We work for Queensland Health, it's the Mental Health Section Mental Health Act they have to follow." I'm doing this for every person who have already committed suicide prior to me. It's a messed up thing. Half of the time the relatives, friends or direct family members think the targeted individual is mentally ill when the reality is a technology is used to keep their mouths shut, aka silence. No matter how much anyone who hasn't gone through this tries to understand what's going on, they will never come close to understanding it. All they could do is just imagine and go off another person's observations, and some are talking like they are experts. Don't get the police involved, they already know. I need people to know what's going on and understand it, because people have killed themselves and the entire time their families and loved ones thought they were mentally ill, but really they were being extorted, and from the way their mouth was being shut when they explained themselves to people, they won't be able to produce body language incorrectly read by everyone. The victim understands, no one will understand them that has not been targeted. If you can describe hell on earth, then you're probably a targeted individual. The brutal thing is, a lot of people commit suicide and their entire family thought they were mentally ill. You see, as the antipsychotic slowly blocks or does irreversible damage to you over time, you change and adapt to the medication. The people also around you get used to you changing over time, while the people treating you keep changing your medications. Remember, there are antipsychotic and then there are antidepressant medications. These antipsychotic have many side effects, and so if you're on treatment authority order, they can forcefully turn you into a vegetable. There have been many changes made with Queensland Health, for example, Right to Refuse Blood Tests Act 2017. The doctors and nurses full lie to you saying they need your blood so they can see your levels, so I put it to the test. They said they care about your health and well-being, but when I told the doctor to arrange for me to have my knee looked at while I was locked up in the mental hospital, they could have arranged it but said do it after they discharge me, but they can take your blood out. They will extend your time locked in the mental hospital if you don't give them your blood. The first time you end up in the mental hospital in Queensland, you will be given paperwork to sign, otherwise the cost for keeping you there will come out of your own pocket. They will make you sign Medicare and other paperwork such as electrotherapy, also known as ECT, electroconvulsive therapy, or shock treatment. I've done my research, so anyone trying to go against me will be showing how stupid they are. I've talked to many patients throughout time, and all the normal ones do not want to be receiving treatment from Queensland Health Mental Health. It never done anything to make them better. I checked with the police and only they can do a welfare check. The reason I need everyone's help is when they set me up again, the police will be involved but are following orders. So you can see here that only a handful of police officers know what authority to return is, leaving the police confused. So basically, I'm sending this message to anyone who will respond to my SOS emergency broadcast. You then have simple instructions where you call them. Every instruction will be provided. They know I'd rather take my life than to take the antipsychotic. If you run away, they have you classified as a mentally ill person who is no better than a 2-year-old on the run. That way they can track your phone as well. Now let's forget I'm a male and pretend I'm a female. The first thing before discharging you from the mental hospital, they make you agree that yes, you are mentally ill and you do require the medication or you will become unwell. This is called play the game. Now if you imagine for a second the doctors and the police are serial rapists, how would that feel? Before discharging you, they get the address and contact details of your most trusted friend or location you will go running to for safety. So all I want people to do who will help me is reply yes or no, and I'll add your number to my SOS emergency. This is an experiment to see how many people actually help, just like I'm doing this for people before me.